Your Honor, everything, there was nothing wrong. Nothing.
Everything was fine except he was too nice. Yeah, well, he would say, I love you, and it was like, I was like, okay, I was waiting for the punch. When you gonna kick me? It's scary.
What up, YouTube? It's your brother Trey, man. Hit the confetti on that like button. Subscribe down below. Let's get into it.
All right, let's talk about the biggest mistakes girls make when they like a guy. Number one, they see bare minimum effort as good enough. Ladies, it blows my mind how you let guys get away with some shit. Really. They'll see you once a month. They'll barely text you. They'll only hit you up to go to their house or go to the club. And you're like, oh my God, he texted me this week. Bitch, that's not enough. It's not. And then they give you all these excuses like, oh, my bad. Oh, I don't know who that girl is. Who's that girl? Fuck. You get one fuck up. And then after that, it's disrespectful. You got to have a little bit of a backbone if you like that man. Stop giving him free passes, number one. Two, you got to stop creating the story about who he is or getting so infatuated with his status. Oh my God, he's a basketball player. Who gives a fuck? Seriously. It's about how he treats you. It's about how he makes you feel, not about the shit he has. You can't do anything with that. Three, you lose your confidence in the relationship so fast. Chill out, have confidence.
Now, one of the things that I hate about white knights like this is that they never tell the full context or the full story when it comes to something like this. Yes, you don't want someone to do the bare minimum. If you send in a paragraph of a response to a text message and they send a one word, now that's almost damn near disrespectful at that point, you guys. That's bare minimum. That is something that is, you shouldn't accept that. Do you like it when you know your partner has a life? I do. I don't want to sit here and feel like I'm chained to my phone, and then if that person is getting mad that I'm not texting back within the next 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes, that they get a hissy fit. To me, kind of comes up as insecure. Ladies, have you had a guy that has sent you text message after text message after text message? You know what I mean? There's a balance. There's a fine line that you gotta play. A balance when it comes to showing enough interest and then also having your own life. You don't want your partner, to be the only source of entertainment they're your friend, your lover, your best friend, your counselor. Come on, you guys. So you've got to have a balance with it. Communication is always key when it comes to things like this. And he didn't say anything about that. The second thing he said, it's not about what the person does and what they have. It's about how they make you feel. Oh my goodness, there are so many issues with this. How many times, how many stories, how many people do you know that are in abusive, bad relationships because of the way this person makes them feel? You ask them, why are you in a relationship? Oh, it's just, they can't really put into words. But you know what it really is? It's this roller coaster of emotions, the highs and the lows that make a person feel alive. You know what I'm saying? If you've never read the book Attached, great book. It talks about the 3 attachment types. Secured attachment type is one of those attachment types. And the characteristics of it, that it's usually boring. Most people assume that this person is boring. It's not fun, quote unquote, because this person is stable. The person isn't always going to put you in an up and down relationship. They're going to be consistent with what you want. You say you want something, they're going to give it to you. You say you don't like something, they're not going to do it. These are secure attachment types, and they're not always insecure about certain things. But it could come off to the unseasoned person, the person who's addicted to toxic lifestyles, that is boring. I'm not feeling activated by this secure person. Why are they so stable? It's about how they make me feel. No. And then he said it's not about what they do and what they have. Yes, it is. It's about what they do and about what they have. How many times come on, let's do this one too. How many times do you know people that are dating bums? People that don't have jobs, people that don't have cars. Obviously, there's certain situations, but it matters. If the person is a basketball player, they're going to be traveling all over the world. The person's a doctor or a lawyer, they're going to be spending a lot of time on their trade. There are certain things that comes with it. And if you are trying to get in a relationship with someone that is of status or has something, they're doing something that comes with things, you guys. So once again, he's not giving the full context of it. The third thing he said about it is that you lose confidence in relationships so fast. There are certain moments once you get past that honeymoon phase that you start to wonder, where is this really going to go? Now, this is where the secured attachment and the communication style comes in at. You guys got to talk. At the end of the day, communication rules a nation.
Join Rashida Lucas and TP Lucas as Judge Lynn hears their case. Mr. Lucas, you have brought Mrs. Lucas here to court in order to recover either your 2000 Camry that you said you upgraded or the value of the upgrades that you put in the Camry that you say she took. And I know that you're wearing sunglasses, which usually is not permitted in a courtroom, but I understand that you have an eye issue, glaucoma, and the lights are bothering you. Mr. Lucas, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me how we got here and why it is you've needed to come to court to get this car back?
Well, Your Honor, there was nothing wrong. Nothing. You know, everything was normal at my house.
Everything was normal?
Nothing wrong. Nothing. Rashida told me, baby, I'll be back. And she left. You know, this was back in November.
Mrs. Lucas?
Mr. Lucas says you had a great relationship.
Yes, we had a wonderful relationship.
Why don't you tell me what was wonderful about it?
It was wonderful. We were like best friends. I believe, you know, he's my soulmate. Everything was fine except he was too nice. It's too nice. I mean,
how does one be too nice to one's wife?
Yeah, how do you?
He was too nice, like, it was scary nice. You know, it was like, you know the people that's it was like stalkerish nice, like you too nice, it's too
Give
good
me an
to
example,
be true.
because I cannot
Hold on, I guess I'm a little bit confused. They're husband and wife, aren't they? How can your husband stalk? Somebody, please let me know down below. I don't understand.
see of the world that you have structured for me here.
Right, I mean, you know, too nice, like, he would say, I love you, and it was like, I was like, okay, I was waiting for the punch, when you gonna kick me? It's scary. Some people just, you know, you could be nice, but
Mrs.
you could be
Lucas,
too nice.
you're gonna have to do better than that. He told you he loved you, and this was a problem. You put up your hands like, when is the punch gonna come? You've been married for 5 years. Has he punched you yet?
No. No, he's a
He
wonderful
doesn't
man.
punch you. He's a wonderful man.
Yes, I'm just not
so
used to
the
that.
I love you is too much for you.
It's not too much, but you don't have to.
See, here's the deal. I can see the judge is really trying to understand this woman because, listen, nobody wants to have domestic abuse. Nobody wants that, whether it's the man abusing the woman, whether it's the woman abusing the man. She said he is too nice. I'm expecting a punch. What? Come on, baby. You don't deserve this kind of man right here. Here's the deal. We just talked about this. When it comes to security attachment styles, some people are not ready for it. They love to have their emotions go up and down. That is what some people compute as love. And in this situation, man, she just said it. She just said it. It sounds like some Ari Lennox type of stuff right here. If a man loves me, I want him to pull a gun out on me and punch me. Walk out on me, put a gun out on me. That's how I know you love me. What? I'm not trying to catch a case to show you I love you. What? Come on.
To tell me like twice a week.
Can't figure that.
So if I found you a brother that would run around on you, call your names, and smack you upside the head, you'd be in heaven.
No, he don't have to call me names or smack me, but
He can run around on you.
no, not that either. But
What do you want from a man, Mrs. Lucas?
I mean,
She told me that's what she wanted.
What did she tell you she wanted?
Well, she told me she wanted somebody to cherish her and don't run around on her. You know, all the things that a good man and a good woman should want out of each other. We agreed that because I had been married before, and my ex-wife, oh my goodness, she scared me. If I ever did it again, it was going to be better than any other marriage, and I made the promise for keeps. It wasn't to be playing around, you know, and if nothing's wrong, where are you going?
Here's the situation too on this, man. I really feel for him. Some men really spend a lot of times, people in general, spend a tremendous amount of time in relationships long term. They really try to put their heart into situations. But oftentimes, it is really hard to figure out a person like later down the road when they start to change. You know what I mean? When you meet someone, typically, they're putting on their best face. And then as some years progress, they start to show you who their true character is. Now, in this type of situation, young man already had an ex-wife. He had a wife, and he said, look, I want to do this for real this time. and he really tried. This is another thing right here. As men, a lot of men have come to know and we do have a lot of hurt. A lot of men have had their hearts hurt. A lot of men have figured out, man, I was too nice. A lot of girls just don't want the nice guy. They don't want the nice guy. So as men that are experienced, they figure out, listen, there's got to be a balance between, being real nice, showing her that I love her, showing her that I care, and then showing her that, I'm still standing on my 10 toes and that I do what I want to do. Unfortunately, more often than not, that's more accepted, at least by actions and behavior from a lot of women, than is the nice guy, the guy that you hear about in the R&B songs, the guy that you see on the movies. A lot of times, that guy just doesn't work out, you guys. What do you think? What do you guys think about that down below? Let me know down below, you guys. Hit the confetti on the like. Subscribe down below, you guys. Emotions. Man, you shouldn't play around with those, you guys. It is not always a good thing to have your emotions in a spectrum going up and down on a roller coaster, you guys. Sometimes you have to have a secure and stable temperament in order to really create long-lasting relationships in life, you guys. Thank you.